Steel City Con, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Well, today is Saturday, and I am here in Monroeville. The immediate parking lot before the Monroeville Convention Center. Notice the crowds have come. There's a line stretching all the way out here, down and around the building. There's actually more people out there to the right. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time. We featured a ton of conventions here on this channel, and now we're doing it once again here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the Monroeville Convention Center, where Steel City Con is being held. I am so excited to be here finally. I actually intended to come last year, booked my airfare, hotel, and ticket, but as we know, it was canceled and that didn't happen. But now today, this weekend, I'm able to go inside and enjoy this event. And you're coming with me, of course, just like always. Thank you for joining me. Welcome to Steel City Con. There is much ahead, my friends, so much ahead. Oh, we got a little Star Trek, Star Wars crossover here. A nice little moment. That's what these cons are all about. Are you posted up patrolling today? Gonna have a fun time at Steel City Con, as always, and armored as always. Good to see you guys. Have a fun con. The masses have gathered for this convention. This might be the largest convention I've been to, people-wise, since the situation. And here we go. I got my wristband going into the doors. First time at Steel City Con, walking right in. Mr. Rogers?
How are you, neighbor?
Oh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh, you've got the puppet and everything. Oh, and you got the trolley with you. Oh, look, self-portrait even. Thank you for all the inspiration growing up, Mr. Rogers. Mad respect for you, sir. Mad respect. Love the sweaters. And the sneakers too. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Check it out. Just kind of doing a pan here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun exploring this room and checking out everything there is to see. Here's the main doors, just came in. People are piling in. So many people outside. This is amazing. Leonard Lease, the machete zombie from Dawn of the Dead. What's up, man?
Hey man, listen, I'm here to help promote the Living Dead Museum. It is now open at the Monroeville Mall.
Right behind us.
Second floor.
That's right, I'm gonna go see that. I'm gonna go see it.
Check it out.
I'm gonna go see it tomorrow.
It's outstanding. If you like anything Romero or horror, and then some other exceptional things that I can't discuss because they're kind of like extra.
Okay.
We want to go.
Okay.
The fees are reasonable, and if you don't spend an hour there, you don't like horror films.
That's right, man. I look forward to seeing that. I hope everyone comes and checks it out. Awesome to meet you, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Weird Alexander Hamilton. That's
Weird Alexander Hamilton. And this is Aaron Bird. Let me spam you with my card.
With a spam card. Weird Ham. I love it. Check this out. E.T. Mini Collectible Series 2. All these miniature E.T. figures from Toys R Us. Look at this. This is awesome. Still in the package. I've never seen this before. That is so cool. Oh yeah, and it's like a cutout of the spaceship. And look at this Batman telephone card. That is awesome.
Let me check these guys out really quick.
Okay, yeah, checking the area for ghosts.
Hard to get a reading. There's so many people in here.
There is.
I think you're good.
Things are good? Well, I know if they're not, I know who to call, right? What's your favorite Ghostbusters quote? It's my favorite movie, I gotta ask.
I gotta say from Ghostbusters 2, actually.
Oh, I love
when,
Ghostbusters 2.
Venkman asks Egon, how's school? But those science chicks dig that big cranium on, he says, I think they're more interested in my epididymis.
Oh yeah, that's a great line. Love Ghostbusters 2. We got a little Gremlins 2 action up there. That looks realistic, doesn't it? We got Chewbacca over. Hey, Chewie. He's just walking around. Oh, he just passed R2. R2 over there. A lot of people in here, folks. Shoulder to shoulder. A giant room out here. I came into this room over here. Over 600 vendors, they're saying. Oh my gosh. Found my way to the events room. It looks like there's a panel going on currently. And the first Q&A on Saturday here in the room, David Barclay, Yoda from Star Wars. He was the puppeteer.
I think when the puppet works really well, you have that team of puppeteers who are working together in tandem, and it becomes a bit like a sports team where everybody knows where you're going. You don't have to communicate. You sort of have a sixth sense of what the character should be doing. And then the character kind of becomes alive in front of your eyes. We don't look at the puppet, we look at the monitor screen of the very same shot that you see in the film. So we're looking at the TV screen, and everybody's pouring all their energy and their, I guess, soul into that character to try and make it come to life.
Professor X, how you doing this morning? Good. How's the X-Men? Good. I like your chair. And the celebrity area is pretty tight over here. It's about shoulder to shoulder all the way along the walls. Celebrities all the way around. It is craziness right now in the celebrity room. I think I might get out of here and come back a little later. Maybe things will thin out later, but I don't know. There's a lot of people coming in and out of this building today. All right, we got Leatherface, Freddy. So I got it wrong. I was thinking The Grudge, but you're holding a videotape. Samara, good to see you. That's a scary Samara. Check out these vintage board games in pristine condition. Check it out, the Star Wars Hoth Ice Planet game. Right below it, E.T. This one's going for 60 bucks. Right here, Spider-Man is in the Fantastic Four. And then, oh, there's a Battlestar Galactica right there. Parker Brothers game. Man, these are original and vintage, pristine condition. So cool to see. At the same booth still, check out these old Jigsaw puzzle cans. Planet of the Apes. That is amazing. And also, next door, a bowl and a cup there. Phaser from Star Trek 3, check it out, still in the box. Originally $9.75, reduced price to $7.69. Made by Daisy, who made the Red Rider. You'll shoot your eye out. You better set her to stud. Hi, Rhino. How you doing? It's good to see you. And lots of comic books over here. Check it out, some vintage one. The best kind. Got a lot of Batman, Aquaman, a lot of DC right here, actually. Hello, Boy Wonder. Looking for Batman? Around. He's around. There's actually a line to take photos with this cosplay. The two Chewbacca's, the two Chewies. There's a line just to take a photo. Ladies and gentlemen, JON Lovitz. Oh my gosh, I'm a huge fan. It's JON Lovitz right there. That's amazing, signing autographs. Well, look at this, Rikishi's here. This is the line for Rikishi. Hey man. Mickey Dolenz, the drummer from the Monkees, is actually here. Check it out, he signed this snare drum. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. Now I really loved that band when I was a kid. I love the Monkees. Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich of Scream right over there signing autographs. Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Thomas, the soup Nazi from Seinfeld. Right there. Oh my gosh, I'd be so nervous to get in this line. No autograph for you. And this room is about full. There's a Walking Dead panel.
Chandler, where are you from?
From Atlanta.
What? That's so cool. How old are you?
I'm 21.
When's your birthday? June 27th.
You're 27.
We have the same birthday.
Same birthday.
Oh, coming up.
I'm just kidding, you guys good.
Hey R2, see you later R2. Ghost Rider, saw you outside. Oh no, he's pointing at me. Oh, look at this. We have some license plates from the movies. This is awesome. Jeepers Creepers Be Eating You on the back of the Creeper truck there. We've got the Creep Show, the Creep, Christine license plate, Land of Lincoln from Halloween. Look at that, Illinois. And if you haven't seen the movie, you will not get this. There is the Sleepaway light fixture there. Oh my gosh. Little Sam and a little Chuckster over there. Some air fresheners. And oh, the amount of gremlins here. So many gremlins and mogwais. Check out the masks up there. Those are cool. Revenge of the Nerds row right over here. The entire cast of Revenge of the Nerd. It seems as if I follow this fellow around, people just kind of get out of the way.
First Comic-Con, you know what to do!
Whoa!
All right, raise the hands. Let's get these questions. Let's get this rocking.
Your experience on news radio, that one season, was that a fun, interesting experience for you, or was it kind of sad and bittersweet because you were essentially replacing Phil Hartman after he died?
It was a great job. It was easy as a job, but emotionally, yeah, it was very tough. Very tough. But I was honored to be there, you know. And they asked me, and his mother thanked me for taking the job. It felt weird taking it, but but they asked for me. But I knew the show was going to be canceled that season anyway. Because Bill told me, and then they kind of blamed me. I already knew they were letting it go. Yeah, it was an honor being there.
All right, got a question for you right here.
Hello, John. Great to have you with us. Right here.
So you're right here. It's still coming out of there. Be anywhere.
Yeah. So, two quick questions I have is, what, of all the movies that you worked on, which one is your favorite experience? And how would you describe your fondest experience of working with Phil Hartman and The Brave Little Toaster?
Well, The Brave Little Toaster, well, we recorded severally. I was in this theater group, The Groundlings, which is an improv and sketch comedy group in LA. And what happened was there was a guy named Joe Ram who was taking classes, and he was working on that cartoon. And if you haven't seen that movie, I found out through a documentary about Pixar that John Lasseter wrote the script. He was the head of Pixar. And it was going to be the first computer animated film ever. And John Lasseter said he turned the script in, and then Disney fired him. So a lot of the guys that worked on that later, formed Pixar. Joe Ram was the voice of the caterpillar in A Bug's Life. Anyway, he was taking class at the Groundlings, and he worked on it and cast a lot of us. So I had to do that whole job. I was still to get it, but I just got to Saturday Night Live. So I did it in one day. It was like 5 hours straight, and I had to do that because the next day I was leaving for New York to start SNL.
Oh, wow.
And then as part of my favorite movie, probably, well, I had a lot. It depends on the part. A League of Their Own was really fun because I love baseball, and there was all these beautiful women. And I love old movies, so it was like a combination of everything. And then Penny Marshall, God bless her, it was my third movie I'd done with her. And she was like my mom. She really looked out for me from the day I met her.
Question about two famous Saturday Night Lives. One was with Andrew Dice Clay when Nora Dunn walked off, and so did Sinead O'Connor. And the other one when Sinead O'Connor was a musical guest and she ripped up the picture of the Pope.
Right.
Well, you were on both. Do you have any vivid recollection?
Oh yeah, I remember all that.
Oh, all right.
What's your question?
I was wondering about the whole backstage thing. Obviously, Lorne Michaels was.
No, what happened was Nora was going to be fired, and anyway, she's full of shit. So it's sorry, French. So crap. So anyway, if she had just gone to Lorne first and said, I don't want to do the show, he would have said okay, but she went to the press first. So it was all over the news. And then they were doing comic relief, which I had done the first one, or two, I think, which is a great thing for raising money for the homeless. But they had called Saturday Night, they go, can you change your air date, because we want to do it Saturday. Well, I mean, it's a television show. They established their schedule ahead, so it was kind of ballsy to say, could you change your date? But anyway, they were right across the street at Radio City Music Hall. So while we were doing the show, she's over there doing press. So we were, and I remember Jen Hooks walks up and goes, she's making us look like we're jerks because we're doing our job. And then she came back the next week and nobody was speaking to her. He goes, the only reason they hired Andrew Dice Clay was the hostage fell out, and Lorne was out of town and they couldn't reach him. So they go, what about, we need a new host. So Jim had to decide, and they gave 3 names, and one was Andrew Dice Clay, and Jim, who was like, the producer and head writer, he goes, who's that? And Bob Odenkirk, who's in that movie Nobody, which is great. Bob was just the writer on the show. And he goes, oh, you gotta hire him, he's great. And Jim goes, all right, I'll take your word. And then the Pope, I don't think I was on the show then, but I was in the studio when that happened. Ooh. And she ripped it up. And so in rehearsal, they had dress rehearsal, she had a picture of, she held up a picture of, I found out later, of a baby. So then when they did the show, no one knew she was going to do that at all. And she held up the picture of the Pope. She was, fight the real enemy. And she ripped it up. And the place was just silent. And I remember going, And I'm Jewish, but I was like, well, what if it was a rabbi?
You guys know what to do. Give it up for Mr. Jon Lovitz. His first Comic-Con. His first one. Make him remember it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
First Comic-Con, Jon Lovitz.
Able to sign, hang out, enjoy. Fabulous job. Thank you, guys. That was awesome. Nicely done.
And there he went, first Comic-Con. The Green Ghost game. The exciting game of mystery that glows in the dark. That looks creepy. Look, $200 for the complete set there. And we got beef jerky. Get your beef jerky here at Steel City Con. Robert Carradine. Shouting Nerds. So many people coming and going today, thousands of people inside the Monroeville Convention Center. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, give it one of those right down there. As you can see, I'm no longer in front or among the Monroeville Convention Center. I'm actually in front of the Monroeville Mall. Check it out, the filming location for Dawn of the Dead. Much ahead, dead ahead. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed Steel City Con. I really liked it. There was just a lot of people in there. It was hard to get around and see everything and see everyone. It was more crowded than I expected. Thanks for joining me, guys. Hope to see you next time. I am Tampa J. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and know there's much ahead. See ya. Thanks for joining me.